Welcome to Easy English Daily.
Your daily dose of English wisdom.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Easy English Daily podcast. I'm your host, Tom.
And I am Sarah. Welcome back, everyone. We are so happy to have you here with us today.
Well, Sarah, as we look at the calendar, we realize that 2025 is ending. The new year, 2026, is almost here.
It is honestly shocking how fast time flies. It feels like we just started 2025. But a new year is always exciting because it brings new energy.
It does, and today we have a very serious but very helpful topic for our listeners. If your goal is to finally speak English fluently in 2026, this episode is for you.
Yes. Today we're not talking about grammar rules or long vocabulary lists. We're talking about the number one habit that stops people from speaking fluently.
That habit is translating in your head.
Oh, the translation trap. I know this problem very well.
Most students do. They hear English, translate it to their native language, think of an answer, translate the answer back to English, and then speak.
And by the time they do all of that mental gymnastics, the conversation is already over.
Exactly. It is too slow. It is exhausting. So today we are going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to stop translating and start thinking directly in English for 2026.
Tom, before we get to the solutions, I want to share a quick story. When I was learning Spanish, I had this exact problem.
Really? What happened?
I was in a restaurant and the waiter asked me a simple question. He asked me, "Do you want water?" But because I was so nervous, I started translating every word in my head. Do means this, want means that.
And what did the waiter do?
He just stared at me. I took so long to answer that he thought I didn't understand. I felt so embarrassed. I realized that my brain was working too hard.
That is the perfect example. Fluency isn't about knowing every word. It's about the speed of connection. So let's talk about how to fix this.
Okay, step number 1 for 2026. Start with naming.
This is the easiest way to start. You don't need a partner for this. Wherever you are right now, look around.
Yes, look at your room. Look at your desk. What do you see?
I see a computer. I see a cup. I see a lamp.
Perfect. The rule is when you look at the object, do not say the word in your native language. Say the English word immediately in your mind.
So I shouldn't think pani and then water. I should just look at the liquid and think water.
Exactly. You want to bond the image directly to the English word. You have to cut out the middleman.
Listeners, try this for the first week of January. Name 10 things every time you enter a new room. Kitchen, fork, spoon, plate, fridge.
It sounds childish, but it works. Now, Tom, what is step number 2? Because naming single words is easy, but sentences are hard.
Step 2 is what we call chunking.
Chunking. That's a funny word. Can you explain it?
Sure, a chunk is a piece of something. In English, we often use words together in groups. We don't use them individually.
Ah, like phrases.
Yes, for example, Sarah, in the morning, do you make a decision or do you do a decision?
I make a decision. Do a decision sounds wrong.
Exactly, but in many other languages, you might say do a decision. If you translate word for word from your native language, you will make a mistake.
I see. So instead of learning the word decision alone, I should learn the chunk, make a decision.
Precisely. Or take the phrase get on the bus. Don't learn get and on and bus separately. Learn the whole chunk, get on the bus.
This helps with thinking in English because your brain grabs the whole phrase at once. You don't have to build the sentence like a puzzle.
Right, it speeds up your processing. So for 2026, stop memorizing single words. Memorize phrases.
I love that. Okay, let's move to step 3. This is my favorite one. Self-talk or narration.
This one might make you look a little crazy if you do it in public, right?
Yes, maybe do this one at home. The idea is to narrate your life like you're the main character in a movie.
Give us an example. What does that sound like?
Okay, let's say I'm making breakfast. In my head, I'll say, I am opening the fridge. I am taking out the eggs. I'm looking for the butter. Where is the butter? Ah, here it is.
That's fantastic. You're using simple present continuous tense.
Yes, and the best part is nobody can hear me. If I make a grammar mistake, it doesn't matter. I'm just getting comfortable with the flow of English thoughts.
And what happens if you get stuck? For example, you're narrating, I'm slicing the, and you don't know the word for cucumber. Do you stop?
No, do not stop. Do not go to Google Translate.
This is crucial. So what do?
You describe it. You use simple words you already know. So if I don't know cucumber, I might think, I'm slicing the long green vegetable.
Brilliant. That's called circumlocution, talking around the word.
It keeps your brain in English mode. If you stop to look at a dictionary, you switch back to native language mode and you break the flow.
That brings us to a very important point for 2026. Step number 4, change your dictionary.
Yes, stop using English to native language dictionaries.
If you see the word huge, don't look for the translation in your language. Look for the definition in English.
Huge means very, very big.
See, you understood that. And you stayed in English. This is a game changer.
It's hard at first, right? Because beginner definitions can be difficult.
It is hard, but there are learners' dictionaries online that use very simple English to explain words. Use those.
Okay, so we have naming, chunking, narration, and monolingual dictionaries. But Tom, there's one deep reason why people still translate.
What's that?
It's the fear of sounding stupid.
Ah, yes, the ego.
In our native language, we are smart. We can tell jokes, we can use big words, we can be sarcastic. But in English, we feel like children.
We feel like we have a limited personality, so we try to translate complex thoughts from our native language into English, and we fail.
Exactly. So my advice for 2026 is to embrace the simple version of yourself.
That's such good advice. It's okay to speak in simple sentences. It's okay to say, I'm sad, instead of saying, I'm experiencing a wave of melancholic emotion.
Exactly. I'm sad is perfect English. Communicating simply is better than not communicating at all.
So, to recap our plan for the new year, we want our listeners to build a thinking routine.
Routine is key. You can't just do this once.
How about this for a schedule? Morning, do the naming exercise while brushing your teeth. Afternoon, do the narration exercise while cooking or commuting. Evening, learn one new chunk or phrase before bed.
That sounds very manageable. It only takes a few minutes, but it keeps your brain immersed.
Tom, what do you think is the result if someone actually does this for 3 months?
I think they will be amazed. They will stop feeling that pause before they speak. The words will just come out.
And that is the definition of fluency, not knowing difficult words, but having a smooth connection between brain and mouth.
Tom, I have a question for you. What is one specific thing you're going to do in 2026 to improve your skills?
Well, I'm learning a new language too, as you know. I'm going to stop using subtitles when I watch movies.
Oh, that's brave.
It is scary, but I realized I was just reading, not listening. I need to force my brain to think in the language.
That's a great goal. Listeners, you can do that too. Watch English YouTube videos without captions. Trust your ears.
We have covered a lot today. We really hope this episode gives you a roadmap for the new year.
Don't let 2026 be another year where you say, I wish I could speak English. Make it the year you do speak English.
We believe in you. You have the tools. Now you just need the consistency.
Before we go, we have a little homework assignment for the comments section.
Yes, we want you to practice the naming technique right now. Look around you. Tell us in the comments what are 3 things you see. Write them in English.
I see a microphone, a screen, and a smiling Tom.
Very good. Let us know what you see. It's a small step, but it's the first step to thinking in English.
Thank you so much for listening to the Easy English Daily podcast. We appreciate every single one of you.
If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a friend who is also learning. Let's learn together in 2026.
Have a wonderful day and keep practicing.
See you next time. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.